My dad caught my brother high.
High as fuck. I'm not. Fucking smell. I'm not high. Chase.
What?
Do I look high?
Can you tell the time?
Do I look high?
Family, 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 family.
Mary Jane.
What the fuck?
So let's go there. Let's make our escape. Come on, let's go there. Let's ask, can we stay? Can you take me higher to a place where line and sea? Can you take me higher to a place where golden
Long ago, three friends joined together. They became the Amp Theory.
The Amp Theory Podcast, starring Peter,
Make this dumbass video real quick. Hold up, son. I've just been time away from you to do this thing real quick.
Scott,
We're gonna do it live. You like Blackpink over here at the Amp Theory? You like Blackpink?
How many times were you intimate with my mom?
and J-Mac.
Just like my mom says, dynamite comes in small packages. That's why it's kept me going all these years.
It's okay. I'll never let them see me cry.
Now here's your hosts, Peter and Scott.
3, 2, 1.
We were on at least. Shit.
Oh.
I was
Jonathan's
Flex-
over
He
here.
hit him
with the flex.
flexing over here, bro.
Yeah.
Alright.
Flexing on him with
So-
our new setup here.
Yeah.
Now that I'm not 6 feet taller than you.
Yeah, this
That's
might
the only time you'll ever be 6 feet tall.
Motherfucker, I'm taller than you.
Yeah, bro. It's in his blood. He's Samoan.
No, you're not.
Bro, we've
How
had
tall are you?
we've had this
How tall-
conversation. We've
how-
had multiple people. Do you want to do it on the podcast right now? I don't
Yeah,
want to fuck up the camera, but
Yeah,
I'm
no,
taller
let's do
than him.
this. Let's do this real quick.
I'm an inch taller than him.
No, you're not. How tall are you
whole
on your
inch?
driver's
You know what?
license?
We won't fuck up the camera. We might be a little close. Sorry, but Peter, you give the judge. Take them goddamn shoes off, bitch.
Oh, damn. Hey, guys. Welcome to the Amp Theory Podcast number 34. You're coming in at a very interesting time. All right. So, first can we have a face-off? First, can we have a little face-off? Just... All right. Okay, so...
I hope this doesn't look really weird on camera.
Yeah. All right. So
we gotta do back to back.
back to back.
All right. So Peter. No, not like that,
Oh, he went full prom pick.
bruh. Okay. No, you gotta do back to
Back
back.
to back. All right.
Peter.
Okay, hold on. Might have to stand up a little bit. So let's see. I swear, if you guys are the same fucking height. Ooh. Let me see. Dude, you guys are the same height.
Shut the fuck up.
The exact same height.
Hell yeah. That means I'm not shorter.
All right. So
Jonathan's been over here like I'm taller than you. I've been taller than you since like 10th grade.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
So welcome to episode number 34. We just had an interesting showdown.
I don't know what that's gonna look like on camera, so I apologize. At least it's in the beginning though, so maybe we'll get people to stick around and watch.
Yeah. So,
and we went full. What was it?
Mythbusters.
Nut to butt.
Nut to butt?
As it should be.
how the fuck? Oh damn. My shit's
Are you over here
going
breaking shit? Goddamn. Well, anyways.
Wow, we're having technical difficulties, height
Oh,
difficulties.
Well, technically, it's not a height.
But you know what?
difference.
It's
How
okay.
Tall, how tall does it say that you are on your driver's license?
6'2".
Yeah. Well, I'm 6'5" with heels on.
Ooh. No, for real. How tall does it say you are?
I don't
on
want
your
to tell people
license?
how fucking short I am.
Tell me, Whisper.
Motherfucker, both our licenses probably say 5'6" on them.
But my license actually still says 5'3". They never change.
5'3"?
They never change it.
Bro,
from high school.
officially, per the government, you short.
No. They never changed it from like high school. Like when I got my license.
You're supposed to
16.
change it yourself
haven't
when you do
gotten
your
any
renewal.
Well, according to the government, I'm still 5'3" then.
Yeah. So, hey, in 2021 we winning because in the minorities this year, I'm the tallest one of the podcast, and I'm Mexican, which is usually this is pretty off.
True.
White people are usually taller than Mexicans.
Not us. Not us
Well-
fucking trolls over here.
We come from a Puritan lineage. So, you know, that motherfucker's like 4'11".
My ancestors come from Ireland and Scotland, so I'm not a Puritan.
I could have swore white people were taller because you go over there. Like when I meet them Europeans, they're fucking tall.
Been meeting a lot of Europeans?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. In my line of work, I come across them a lot.
Give me your best European accent. It's not racist because you're a minority
Yeah,
descent.
I don't come from a position of power, so
Exactly.
it's science. Okay. Cheerio. Hello. My name's Peter.
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 Is this for your British
Did I go
accent?
Peter.
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 Right.
My name's Peter.
Right, at the podcast we go over and get some bangers and mash, right?
Yeah. Hey.
It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, isn't it? I'm gonna do that when we do BTS this week. It's Tuesday, isn't it? You know, one thing I've always been wanting to do on the BTS videos that we do on Tuesdays, but I never have, is at the end of it, I'm gonna do it this time. Is see you next Tuesday.
Oh. Can you do?
Do you know what that means? Do you know what that stands for?
Yeah, it's cunt.
See you next Tuesday. Acronym is cunt.
Shit.
Oh yeah, it's the first time we said that. I don't know if that's gonna get. No, it won't get flagged. Hopefully, my
No,
mom's
just
not
beep it.
watching it
Just
though.
go
Yeah, two bears, one cave. They say the C word all the time.
But I don't know. That's kind of weird because it could be also Thursday. Now I don't know when we're meeting.
Ooh, because then you'll start saying that on the Blackpink videos. And then
No,
they'll-
but see
they'll
you next.
really
No,
catch on.
there's never an expression. See you next
That's cunt.
Thursday.
That's cunt.
Cunt.
Let's not.
It's with the list.
See, okay, I'd much rather do the "See you next Tuesday" joke with BTS than with Blackpink because that could come off really bad.
Yeah, you don't want to disrespect them like that.
Yeah.
No, I know.
I don't think me and Scott would allow that.
I wouldn't allow that. I edit the shit.
It's like it's a joke, but you know some people take that shit too seriously,
Yeah, way too
especially if you
seriously.
say "see you next Thursday." You're just calling them a cunt with a lisp.
You know, I just noticed
They might think that you're making fun of them.
it's a Spaniard.
With a list.
España.
Oh, that's great.
España.
That's actually
Hey,
fantastic.
so I just noticed something
Right, mate. Yeah.
and
Hit us with the shit.
just got mad.
You
I don't
just
know if
got-
y'all did this because it's a Thursday. I mean, not a Thursday, a Thanksgiving thing, and you know, per tradition, white people holding the brown people down. But I just noticed on y'all's table, it's all decorated and shit. And the people may not see this, but it's behind the scenes. You got my ass over here with some kitty litter, bro.
Well, look, he's trying to.
You trying to shit over here in my corner, bro? Fuck y'all doing me like this?
You know.
Okay, I tried to put it over here. My mic stand didn't work, and then I had originally had the idea to put it here for our mics.
No, I feel like there's some white.
And then all three of us, our mics wouldn't fit on there. So I brought back old school cat litter. That's how we shot 50% of the videos.
I thought we were coming up, bro.
So not the way this fucking.
I'm just saying we've been without kitty litter for at least 5 solid episodes, and just so happens on the Thanksgiving week, right, where I should be fucking.
You know, you should be more
know
fucking
what?
thankful, Peter.
Yeah.
that you have a
you should
place to
be
put your
thankful.
microphone.
Wow.
You know
Because
what?
you know what? There's
Thanks,
places,
motherfucker.
there's people in this world that don't have places to put their fucking microphones,
True.
like us.
True.
That's why I came up with a solution.
Hey, I've sacrificed, and I hang out with white guys to have a place to put this microphone. Okay. So
Yeah, but see, we already told you. Like, we come from a place where I'm not gonna say it, but we talked about it off camera.
These opinions reflect Scott and Scott only. Do they not? They do not reflect the Amp Theory.
Actually,
LLC.
I'm just like a parrot. I'm repeating what Jonathan said. Jonathan said, "Fuck you, Peter. You didn't show up in your leathers. Where's your feathers?"
So guys,
You know he's
please-
trying to rap and shit.
So guys,
That's actually pretty good.
That's good. That's good. Fuck you. So just say till the end of the podcast because these great American men are gonna, for the sake of history, are gonna let me punch them in the dick for years of oppression and for taking Native American land. And I know that my people didn't come from North American Indians, like I'm Mexican Indian, right? It's a little bit more Aztec, but I'll still kick them in the dick.
No, you said punch, but earlier you said
Well, I don't
jerk
know, I've
off.
upgraded.
Earlier you
don't
said
get to
jerk
choose,
off.
white man.
Earlier you said jerk off. I'd like to go back to the beginning when you were gonna.
Were you gonna
touch me to
jerk us off
completion.
instead of hitting us?
No, I was gonna jerk it off,
No. Like jerk it. Yeah, like to completion.
not to like.
Well, if he jerks it
gonna
off,
grab-
that's technically completion.
Yeah.
No, what I was gonna do, I was gonna get the Johnson hanging down in the beans, and I was gonna grab it, clamp it from the top, and then slide it down till I hear a couple pops.
Oh, he was gonna do the African adobo on us. He was gonna like stretch it out because he thinks we have small wieners.
That's not correct.
That's
not on my driver's license.
That's actually something that we could be thankful for. You're like, I'm gonna stretch y'all's dicks out, make them real big. And I'm like, cool, Peter.
You can't get that much bigger.
I'm not stretching anybody's dick.
That's why I got Yoda protecting me right now. He can't see what's going on over here.
Yeah.
That's Grogu.
Grogu, God.
Oh damn.
Dobby fucked up.
Dobby fucked it. So
Sorry.
okay. So, how deep into Harry
Hey,
Potter?
you need
are
Wendy's
you
gonna
now?
like that.
Yeah, you need to put that liar liar clip where he's like, I'm kicking my ass.
Do you mind? No. So I finished the third movie last night.
Prisoner of Azkaban.
Prisoner of Azkaban, which was really all three of them. So I'd never seen any of them, and they're Wendy's favorite movies.
Did you read the book?
No,
I read the first book.
She did.
Yeah.
She's read all
Book's
those. She has
way
all the
better
books.
than the movie.
So forever, I've not that I have anything against Harry Potter. I was just always like, that's not my style or whatever. Like I don't give a shit. But she's been talking our entire relationship. We didn't do it last Christmas. But she's like, when it comes close to Thanksgiving and Christmas, we're gonna start watching Harry Potter. And I'm like, okay. She goes, we have to watch it then because they're all Christmas movies. And I'm like, really? I was like, and then every single one I've watched, they're all at Christmas time. So
Really? Yeah. You know what?
Every single year they go back to the school.
Yeah.
And it's like at some point it's Christmas. Yeah.
Oh, you know, I never really realized that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dang.
that's fucking crazy.
I love them so far. And the last
Yeah,
one,
Harry
Prisoner of
Potter-
Azkaban,
okay.
is when you meet Dobby.
Yeah.
And I just love how he beats
And
the
you
shit out
also
of
meet
himself.
Commissioner Gordon.
Commissioner Gordon.
Gary Oldman. He plays Sirius.
Oh, fuck, that's who that was. Oh, shit. I was trying to figure out the whole movie. I was like, who the fuck is that? It's Gary Oldman?
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
Gary
bro.
Oldman.
Every other actor that's like been showing up, like so the dark arts teacher and Prisoner of Azkaban is Kenneth Branagh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't Wendy didn't even realize. I was like, oh, that's the bad dude because she's seen Tenet. I was like, it's the Russian dude from Tenet. She's like, what?
Yeah.
And, but like every other actor, this because I know Robert Pattinson's in the next one.
Yeah.
I
Cedric.
didn't catch that. Now that you said that, that's all I can see now. I'm like, of course. I was like, why does this guy look familiar? But I didn't look up who it was. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, I have a very interesting story with, I told you guys before the podcast, but with Harry Potter. Mm-hmm. So, people look at me and they say, Peter, you're so fucking cool looking. You probably get so much puss, right?
What time frame is this? Like, let's be real here.
Well, I mean,
My face still hurts from slapping.
I'm so cool all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're like, you would have probably never read the Harry Potter books. Well, you'd be wrong. Because in middle school, I was a library aide. So
Hey, I was a library in high school, bro.
Oh, no.
yeah, I was a library aide in middle school.
All right, so I remember you from middle school, and you wore your typical khaki pants with your what did I call it last time?
Vest?
No, not a vest. Your
Ricky Martin.
no. I referred to your shirts as picnic blankets.
Yeah.
So you were
Not
wearing
accurate at all.
you're wearing your picnic blanket shirt,
No.
your fucking khaki jeans, pants, and then your Payless Doc Martens.
Nah, look, first of all, that's what a fucking hater sounds like.
Nah,
Hey, don't be hating on Payless
that's cool.
shoes.
Bro,
Yeah.
I had hand-me-downs
Hey, my mom told me Payless shoes make you run faster. It's true.
until they fall apart.
Well, from the speed that you're bringing.
Shit,
you can't
you can run
can't
quick.
expect fucking people, shoes to stay together when you're fucking running Mach 3,
True. Anyways, finish.
I know from personal experience.
Yeah,
so.
I'm just
back you
reminiscing
up
on
on
like
that.
how fucking cool you were because you had like
I was fucking cool, right?
your drip was of the time,
bro, I was looking good. Anyways,
and you were a library aide. That's real cute.
yeah, I was a library aide, and so Harry Potter at the time was fucking popping, right? And so you couldn't keep that shit in stock, right? Like as soon as it came in, somebody took it out, right? But since
Right.
I was a library aide, I saw that shit and I was like, you know what? let me swipe that shit. So I swiped it, and in my mind, I was hustle mode at the time, right? I was like,
Hustle mode.
I was like, get money.
7th grade library.
So what I did at the time in Texas, Garland, Texas, we had AR reading points. So in your reading class, you had to read a book. Each book, depending on how long and how hard it was to read, it gave you a certain amount of points. You had to hit your goal by the end of the month or by the end of the semester.
Yeah.
And that was part of your passing grade. So Harry Potter being a thick ass book gave a lot of points, right?
Yeah.
Now I hung out with some dumb motherfuckers. They weren't trying to read, right? So what I did, I was like, let me read this book. And then I'll take the test and I'll start charging people. They'll give me their username and passwords because I'm a library aide. So like you took the test in the library.
Yeah.
So what I would do is they'd give me some money, their username and password. Then I just go over there and I take the test after I read the Harry Potter book. And I read like 2 or 3 Harry Potter books because of it. So like, yeah, that shit's pretty dope. After a while, I didn't need to read anymore, so I just stopped. But
Yeah.
But I mean,
How did you charge for? Did you charge based off like the AR points that you would receive, or is it just like a flat fee?
no. What do you got?
Fee.
I take what you got.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this is middle school, right? None of us got a job, so it's like what your parents have.
Hey, but there could be like some of them rich kids that lived in Oak Ridge or like, hey, like here's $10 for 10 AR points.
Well, fucking inflation. So $5 may not sound like a lot today, but
It's like 20
in
now.
Middle school, I'd give me a little $5, a little this.
Inflation. I thought we were going to get political in this podcast.
Yeah, no. And so, all that to say, Harry Potter's books
Yeah.
are fucking dope. At first I was like, this shit's stupid. I'm like, what happened? I couldn't put it down.
Have you ever done the test to see what house you'd be part of?
No.
Have you?
Yeah, Wendy made me do it.
What house?
Gryffindor, bro.
Oh.
Hell no. You be the, was it Hufflepuff?
Hufflepuff?
No, bro.
You Hufflepuff.
Gryffindor, bro.
I thought with Jonathan's stellar tongue game, he'd be a Slytherin.
Ooh.
I automatically assumed I'd be a Slytherin, but
All right, so you're
So you showed Wendy your parcel tongue?
I was doing
Or
some
was it
partial tongue or
partial
something.
tongue, yeah.
Yeah. Me and Voldemort, even though you're not supposed to say that. I call her cat Voldemort. Her cat Mau Mau, because her cat hates her own name. So if you say Mau Mau, she grow like. Rrr. So I call her Voldemort because he who should not be named or whatever the fuck. But I'm actually very surprised at Harry Potter. The one thing I keep telling Wendy I'm really happy about that Harry's not a bitch. I was so afraid that Harry Potter was gonna actually his character was gonna be a bitch. He's not. And that's what makes me really happy. And that's what I'm like. Cool. I'm cool going forward. But I gotta slowly they're revealing Voldemort and slowly parts of the story and the history are come out in every single movie. I'm like, so I'm invested now.
Yeah.
Because I know in this next one, Goblet of Fire is when he actually gets reborn into a human form.
Yeah.
To where he can walk around and shit. So I'm excited. I like Voldemort.
It
really fucked me up in the last movie. Prisoner of Azkaban, where it was Tom Riddle, where he wrote the diary and shit like that.
Yeah.
And it turns out the whole time that was Voldemort. I was like, that threw me for a loop. Each movie is got me a twist, so I'm like, I'm into it.
I think that's the last book I read, the third one.
Third one?
Prisoner of Azkaban?
Yeah, and then after that I was like, no, don't need to do this no more.
Yeah, no, it's
8th grade's over now.
I'm pleasantly surprised. And Wendy is over the moon right now that I'm super into Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win. But I'm like, man, she was right. She's like, you missed out on your childhood. I'm like, I sure did.
So
Yeah.
I remember when the movie came out, we were in 8th grade. It's been 20 years now. Fucking crazy.
Yeah, 20-year anniversary.
I went to there was a movie theater in Garland that everybody used to go to. People who don't know. UA8.
To your left.
Every time you went to UA8, you could expect two things. You could see anybody making out in any theater that you were in.
That's true.
And then as soon as you stepped out of the theater, shit was going down.
Yeah, there was always fights in the
Yeah, there was always beef in the parking lot.
I was going to say 3, and the ticket dude was always to your left or to your right. Never made eye contact with you. But always look down.
Yeah, that dude was cool. Apparently there was.
That's one of my favorite things to go in there. It's can't wait to hand this dude my ticket.
There was a special.
Which way am I going, dude?
There's a special needs ticket taker who also freestyled apparently.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
I didn't know he freestyled.
People who knew him better knew that he if you dropped a beat, he'd sit there and
we talking about Forrest freestyle rapping and fighting?
God,
or?
no.
UA has a special place for me because that's where I saw Passion of the Christ.
Oh,
Yeah, rest in peace, UA.
it's still there. It's just
That's where I got my first hand
Is there
job.
a church now or something?
No, they host quinceañeras there.
Oh.
Y'all aren't gonna hear what I said until after I post this. You sound like that's where I saw Passion of the Christ, and over here silently, I was like, "That's where I got my first hand job."
Bro,
Not in the same theater, I hope. You
It
blasphemous.
was during
asshole.
Passion of the Christ. I cut a hole in my hand, and sorry, I thought we weren't gonna get religious or political on this podcast.
Santa Maria de Guadalupe.
but
I know a Guadalupe.
De Guadalupe?
oh
Yeah, she didn't go by that though.
no, but yeah, the fucking UA, man, I miss that place.
Yeah, UA was
Yeah.
dope. UA was dope.
Then they made Firewall, and it was like, "Oh, this is 10 times better." Cool.
Yeah, but like UA, okay, so
There's a nostalgic feel about
yeah,
UAA.
there's certain things about like when you
Yeah.
think about that place, you think about like the grunge, right? You think about like
It's where I saw.
it's not like the cleanest.
Mhm.
It's the people who work there who were like real shitty to you. The fights out front, the makeout
Nicorama.
sessions. Yeah,
Nicaragua, hell yeah,
Yeah, bro.
And then,
That either it's be two ways. Either you start at Nicaragua, then go to Solly's, then the movie, or go to Solly's, then Nicaragua, or the movie, and then Solly's movie, and then Nicaragua, whatever. But they're all three next to each other. That was peak childhood right there.
Yep, yep.
Hell yeah,
You just get dropped off,
yeah,
yeah.
and you knew shit was about to go down.
hell yeah.
You know, it's funny because like you think about like you'd ask girls to go to the movies with you. It's like, hey, code for like I like you, you should like me. Let's go see a bullshit movie and make out. And if they agreed to it, like that's basically a verbal contract, right? That they agreed to that shit, unless you asked on AIM, and then that's a actual binding legal contract.
Yeah,
if you
man.
think
Print it
about
out just in case.
Yeah, it's like hold on.
Said, did you print it out just in case?
It's like
Record says.
the record says that you are going to go to this movie with me and that you're going to make out and maybe touch my dick over the jeans. Maybe, possibly, we're going with yes.
Bro, we were
But-
in middle school. What are you doing?
I was flexing.
was it
I was
high school?
flexing my game, bro. I was trying to learn on the fly.
That was ridiculous.
You forgot Scott's hoe phase started very early.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
He's an early bloomer, as you would say.
Yeah. That was. You're gross.
You're gross.
Okay.
That's just jealousy. I was jealous of Scott back in the day. He pull all them bitches, and I was a fat kid getting no bitches.
I wasn't jealous of Scott.
Who don't got no
It was hard when I'm hanging out with him every fucking day, and he's pulling all these bitches, and I'm over here like,
Who don't got no bitches?
You have negative bitches.
Who don't got no
after I graduated high school, though, the bitches started flowing.
Oh yeah.
Because all the girls that we went to high school with,
They didn't
no
know
offense
what
if any of you are watching, and this doesn't mean all of you,
take all the offense. He's about to get real.
but y'all some hoes. Not in a hoe way, I mean like y'all some bitches. Like
Not in a bitch way.
Yeah. Like the fact that y'all weren't hoes is
just like I call it like
Yeah.
y'all some bitches. That's what I
No,
mean.
Jonathan's really just mad that y'all were very wholesome, kept your vaginas to yourself, and wouldn't let his digits get in there.
I'm a God-fearing Christian man. I don't talk about those kind of things. I don't do those kind of things. Okay.
Oh, it's getting deep.
Do you only bust it open for Jesus?
Yeah, and Lisa.
So hold on. Whoa, this is a serious question.
We busted. You know.
So because you are such a God-fearing man,
I'm not
you room for
actually.
Jesus,
I don't want to go down this road.
Do you only get intimate on Sundays and only in the missionary position?
Yes, and I have to have my pajama bottoms on, and I just put my penis through this little hole. A Dave Chappelle reference. No, I'm not. I'm not super religious or religious at all. But
That's all right.
I don't. You know,
It's okay.
I like to make jokes.
Yeah.
Don't take that seriously.
They're just jokes.
They're gonna listen to 90% of the shit we've ever said on here and like, wait, he said he's what? God-fearing Christian man? I don't know about that one.
Sometimes we lie on the podcast.
Do you remember the last movie that you saw at UA8?
Passion of the Christ?
Okay.
It had to have been like 2003.
Okay.
Oh no, we saw.
Because 2001, I know for sure I went to see The Phantom Menace with my dad. The first time I ever saw a Star Wars movie with him in the theater. And that was a cool experience. And I know that was at UA8.
I think Harold and Kumar. I went with you guys, and that's when I decided I would partake in that. I think I'm gonna do that.
I can't think of the last movie I saw there.
I think we by the time we were actually able to see R-rated movies, we were going to Lowe's.
Yes.
Because-
I was actually going to bring that up.
because UA8 shut down. I remember that.
Yeah.
I think the very last move. I think it was like 2004 is like when UA8 shut down.
I think so.
I
Either
think so.
2003 or 2004. But
Yeah.
funny, I was just thinking of that when we were talking about back in the day, movie theaters, and I was thinking about that time. I can't remember what movie was it. It was you, me, I think Chris Godoy,
Oh God.
a couple other people, and I don't know if so. We bought tickets for Napoleon Dynamite,
Oh yeah, I saw that with you guys.
and then
Him.
I think you might have been with us.
Oh.
And then a couple of people wanted to go see a horror movie. I can't remember what it was.
So, okay.
It was rated R.
So this is for my birth. So this was around my birthday, like junior year. I was going from 16 to being 17.
You're becoming a man.
Yeah, basically. Like I had my first hair on my dick, right?
My first hair.
No, I wanted to go see Resident Evil Apocalypse.
That's what it was.
Yeah. And since we
But we were underage, so we couldn't go into the R-rated movie.
You and me were younger. You, Zach, and a couple other people bought tickets. It was like you, Zach, and like maybe like one or two other people bought the Resident Evil tickets. Went into that shit, and Jonathan and I were like, we're gonna go see Napoleon Dynamite. The second we got our tickets, we're like, boom, right into Resident Evil.
No. That's not how I remember it.
We went into Resident Evil.
Okay,
I've only seen
maybe
Napoleon
that time, but there
Dynamite.
was another time that
Yeah, 'cause I
we
ended up
actually
watching Napoleon
we ended up
Dynamite.
watching Napoleon Dynamite,
Yeah.
and other people went to the rated R movie. It wasn't Resident Evil; it was another one. But and you just may have the movies mixed up or whatever.
I know for sure that what I said happened.
Yeah, no.
Well, because I remember it was
do
at
remember
Lowe's,
watching
and some
Napoleon Dynamite.
people went to the R-rated movie, and some of us stayed for Napoleon Dynamite, and I felt kind of bad. And then I watched Napoleon Dynamite, I'm like, oh, glad I stayed for this. I love this fucking movie. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I didn't know. Like, you guys always brought the movies to me. Like, I never knew what was coming out.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, we're gonna go see Napoleon Dynamite. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then like I show up, not knowing what the hell's gonna happen, and then Napoleon Dynamite happens, and I'm like, the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Because I can only really remember seeing Napoleon Dynamite on VHS. That's how far back we're going for this shit.
That might have been when you went to the movie and a couple of us stayed in the thing. It must have been you, me, and it was like 2 or 3 other people that stayed. But then like a good group of the people actually went, and then we just met up after the movie.
Maybe.
I remember that though. It was at Lowe's because it was the high theater seating where we were sitting in the back.
Yeah. The last time that I went
times.
to that, Lowe's, I went after hours to pick up my drunk girlfriend at the time, who like called me because she was like hanging out with her friends, and she's like, "Baby, I'm so drunk." And,
Oh,
like,
you told me this story, and
like-
didn't she end up throwing up everywhere?
Yeah, so like so actually what happened was like her friend called me and was like, "Hey, your girl's drunk. She's crying and like wants to get you." And I thought it was gonna be boys' night, right?
Oh.
I was gonna hang out with Zach. I was gonna hang out with like all my other friends,
That's why she did it.
bro.
She was hanging out with the boys.
Bro, tell me why I said goodbye. I love you. I'll talk to you later at like 6 o'clock. At 8:30, I get a call.
Oh no!
And it's her friend telling me that she's drunk and she's upset.
You
And
come
she
get this
wants-
bitch.
and she wants me. So as like a good boyfriend, what do I do? I'm like, where you at? And they're like, oh well, she's throwing up everywhere, so we came here. And I was like, fuck. Okay, I'll be there in a few minutes. Show up to the Lowe's, right? And I see her, and she's all like, oh my god, baby, I'm so happy you're here. You saved
Oh,
me.
breath stinking and shit.
We weren't that close yet. Like I'm walking up, but then she just immediately turns around and goes, yeah, and starts throwing up. And then
Not
again,
sexy.
good boyfriend. I'm trying to be like, hey baby, like I'm here for you.
You hold
Like
her hair?
let me hold your hair back. And she goes, just like completely flip. She's like, don't look at me. Don't look at me. I was like, what? She's like, I know you think puke is disgusting. And I was like, you're fucking right, I do.
Yeah.
But it
Did
gets
you ever see her the same after that?
yeah, I mean, I was in love, you know. It'd be that way.
Oh shit.
But it got worse because like I
She
put
started
her.
taking shit.
No, I put her in my car. I put her in my
That's it.
car.
Hold up. We got about 27 minutes in before the first shit came out.
Oh wow! We said a cunt early, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're trying to bring it back.
But usually
no-
it's shits and dicks that we.
True.
Oh yeah. Well,
But
now go ahead with your story.
So
Get off the dicks.
I put her in my car, and I rolled the window down because I'm like, this bitch about to throw up everywhere again.
Yeah.
And she's like hanging her head out the window. Zach came with me and Zach's in the back seat.
I hope he didn't have his window down to get any backslash.
Zach had his window down.
Oh no!
And so we're at a stop sign, right?
Oh no!
And I hear what sounds like.
Oh no!
The best way I can describe the sound that I heard, you know, like when when your lawn sprinkler comes on, you hear that right there. I'm like, the fuck is that? I was like, and I felt something wet splash on my hand. I'm like,
on your head? You're driving?
No, my hand.
Oh, you're driving though. Shouldn't be going out the window. You to the left.
I've got my hand on my my shifter, and so I'm like, I feel something wet, and I hear that. I'm like, damn, the sprinkler system is like going hard. And I look down.
Just installed this.
I look down, and there's puke on my hand, and I'm like, I like wipe that shit on her shirt. I was like, you deserve this. But anyways, then we start driving, and she's throwing up out my window, and I hear Zach in the back, motherfucker. Zach is so mad because she's throwing up out the window as we're going, and this shit is just splashing back in his face.
Oh my god!
Oh, fucking Zach. Zach has been mad like plenty of times, but I've never heard Zach be like, I want to hit somebody.
That's funny. Is
that? I was gonna say, is that the only time anybody's ever thrown up on you? We don't have to get X-rated, Scott. I just meant in general.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He was like, okay, yeah, cool, yeah, I'm good at that.
We got a little freaky one time.
She's trying to give me Rolling Brown out and stuff, and I was like, nothing, bro.
You'll like this because you know the person. So it was football practice, and so do you know who Jacob Vasquez is?
Oh no.
So it was me and him. We were on the offensive line together, and this is practice. And on the defensive line was Caleb Castillo.
Oh yeah.
So, but he was new. It was like when him and his brother first transferred over to Naaman, and so
I'm pretty sure that our mics picked that up too. By the way,
yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't know.
You have the most sensitive fucking bikes.
Yeah.
I mean, he might. I don't know if he watches. I know I'm still friends with him. You're still friends with him on Facebook, but I don't know if he watches or shit. But anyways, so we're blocking him. It's offensive line drills or whatever, and he's coming at us, and it's me and Jacob Vasquez, and so he's like lined up in between us. So snap comes, and we're blocking. I have my left hand out, and he has his right hand on it, because then I'm blocking somebody else to the right, whatever, trying to protect. And all of a sudden, he throws up on both mine and Jacob Vasquez's hand, and Jacob goes, you motherfucker, and just decked him. Kind of hit him in the throat or whatever, but not super hard. I was like, I had to throw him all over my fucking hand. Because I guess he probably ate before practice, which you shouldn't do. And we were doing 2 days at that time.
Oh,
so it was just... I hope the camera picked that up.
I doubt it.
It was epic fail.
Yeah, it'll pick up.
But anyways,
that's funny. So I got a story where somebody threw up on me. Our boy Matt. So he was having a rough night. So
is this where we took him to the emergency room?
No, that wasn't that. So y'all remember the parties at what's his name, Josh Dowdy's house? Yeah. So everybody had left, and it's just me and Matt, right? My boy's passed out on that little remember he had like that L-shaped couch?
Yeah.
He's passed out. At the time, the style was, we had to sag a little bit, show the boxers, look cool and shit like that. And so Matt is sagging, right? And so at this point, we're all kind of drunk, right? And then you hear one of the girls or one of the guys, I don't remember, was like, is that his dick? And so Matt was passed out on the couch.
His dick,
like
but
that.
Just kind of like flip,
and
flop
his
through.
Boxers, didn't have a button, so the little dick hole, and he had his little, and he had his pecker out. Bro.
Was it like in The Hangover with Mr. Chow? Is that a spider?
Yeah. So
spider nest.
So that's my boy, and I would do this for either one of y'all. I try to pick his pants up a little bit. I'm like, man, come on, boys.
I thought you were about to say you took your finger and pushed it back in.
That should have.
Like, you're a real homeboy. I wouldn't do that for any of y'all.
No. So
your dick's out, I'm taking a picture.
You would have had to burn that finger, bro.
Yeah. No. I wouldn't do that. but I tried to get his I don't know if I was able to get it in or I just put something on his dick or something. I tried to wake him up. I was like, "Hey, dude, your dick's out." But he
You should have suck it then.
I like to think that I'm a good friend, but this is my play. Pillow, dick, covered.
Yeah,
done.
Yeah.
Done.
Which I think at the end of the day, I think that's what I had to do because I wasn't able. He was laying down.
Yeah.
So then, all right, I'm the only one there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna leave my boy there because everybody's leaving. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, dude, put your dick in your pants and let's get out of here, right?
Put your dick on, let's go.
And so, he goes and I'm like, I have his arm. I put him in my white truck. You remember my white truck that I used to have? And so I sit him out. Now, it used to be, that truck was used, and I think it used to be like a old O'Reilly's truck or some shit like that, right? So it had like...
O'Reilly.
So it had like the plastic leather seats. Leather.
Leather?
Yeah. And so basically, I go, cool, he's sitting down. He's right there. And so I'm driving. It was stick shift, right? So I'm fucking driving. And I did a hard turn right. So then this, no. Yeah. So this motherfucker falls on me, right? And he puts his head on my shoulder, and I'm like,
I thought you were about to say he put his dick on your shoulder. Like, goddamn, that's talent.
Yeah. No, so he falls on me, and I'm like, you know what? He's tuckered out. He's tired.
He's tuckered out.
I'll let it slide.
I let it slide. So most of the trip there, he has his head on my shoulder. I'm like, it's all right, buddy. You'll be good. And then all of a sudden he goes, and I'm like, what's so funny? He's like, bruh. And he throws up on me, on my shirt, on my arm. Like, the good thing is, it wasn't a lot.
Yeah.
But I was pissed.
It was like it was like a little baby like burps up on you.
Yeah. So I didn't really know his mom at the time.
Oh, God.
And I was already pissed.
Yeah.
So when I got to his house,
your problem now.
I threw him on the lawn and I just left.
Not the first time that's happened to me.
Yeah. But
oh my God.
That's the time I got threw up on.
One time I was at a party and I think Matt was there. And there was a dude who apparently was friends with TJ and Matt and all them and everything, and he got fucked up. Like,
the dude did?
Yeah, he got fucking messed up. He was smoking weed, drinking lots of alcohols, all kinds of stuff like teenagers shouldn't be doing, and he had done it in excess. Oh. And
so he was not a man of the Lord.
Oh, he was definitely not a man of the Lord. I'm sure he prayed that night.
He's not one of God's soldiers.
No, he was like, "Dear God, please take the sickness from my body, and I'll never do it again until next weekend."
Yeah,
that kind of shit.
Yeah,
but
I'll never be
somehow,
bad again.
Some way, I'm a good person, right?
Are you? I think you got to keep saying it. Are you?
I'm a good person. I just want that out there. I'm a great person. So he ends up coming back. I'm
being silent over here.
I end up letting him crash with me, right?
Yeah.
And
crashing you?
No, crash with me.
Oh, crash in you?
No. And I'm still trying to get a hold of like TJ, or Matt, or somebody who knows this motherfucker better than I do, to come pick him up. And they're like, "Hey man, like we're out like at the club now. We'll get him at 8 a.m.
Hey bro, we busy.
And I'm like, what? I was like, it's 4 a.m. now. We just got back. Like, why'd y'all go to the club? Anyways,
they used to go to them rave clubs too, right? Yeah,
I've been to the rave club. I never did the drugs that they did.
Yeah,
but like I've seen them in full swing.
Yeah, no, I don't know me.
But anyways, so I'm sitting at my computer or whatever, like pissed off because I have this dude in my bed and I'm not gonna sleep next to this motherfucker. I don't know. And all of a sudden I hear, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Boy sits up like the fucking Undertaker. And I'm like, hey bro, you good? He's like, like projectile vomited past his knees all over his feet. And he's laying down like this. Like he like raised up and was like, I was like, you good? Yeah.
Well, now his feet were warm.
Could fucking hit his toes. And I was like, you not good? And he just like fell back.
Oh no, that's horrible.
And I was like, so when he got picked up that morning at 8:45, I was like, this motherfucker is your problem now. I was like, he threw up all over his feet, all over my bed. He's tracking that shit through my house. I was like, he's not welcome back.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah, those are crazy stories that we had when we were younger. And
throwing up on myself.
Oh, I've thrown up on myself.
I don't want to get into details of what happened, but I was driving. I was driving from the Colony back to Garland. That, for people who don't know, that's not a white thing. The Colony, it's just called a city, but it's only because your comments earlier. The Colony. I came back from the Colony.
Now you want to bring it back to Thanksgiving?
Rock, mate. We were driving from the Colony.
But no, what was funny is I may have not been totally sober, and this was also like 15 years ago, but I may have not been totally sober. I'm in Plano, because this I'll tell you how far back this goes.
That's not a good city to be drunk in.
Yeah, just tell you how far back this goes. This is back when you had to go on George Bush, the highway. You'd had to actually put physical quarters in that bitch.
Oh, shit.
That's how long ago this shit was.
Yeah.
Dating ourselves here.
I'm sitting at a red light, right? And all of a sudden, I'm like, well, fuck it. I throw up everywhere. I threw up all over myself.
Fuck it.
It was kind of one of those things where I was like, well, if I'm going to throw up, I mean, at least I can throw up right here in my truck and it's not, it's contained. Bro, that throw up went inside my fucking air vents because this shit was open. And I projectile vomited like everywhere all over myself, inside my vents. It smelled like that shit for like 6 months. It smelled like that.
Bro, you could have just broke the window down, brother.
But I was like, at that point, no. But what was funny is I threw up all over myself, instantly felt better, and I'm in Plano, still having to drive home on Plano Parkway, just every fucking red light hitting too. Right after I threw up, like not 2 minutes after, I'm at a red light again, and a cop is directly in front of me, like across. I'm just like, hope he doesn't see I have throw up all over me, like, because it's like all over me too. And yeah, that was terrifying. But only time I've ever thrown up on myself. Not the only time I've ever thrown up, but on myself, yeah.
You ever get like so nervous, right? Like you feel like you're like you get the bubble guts. You feel like you're gonna throw up on yourself just because you're so nervous.
I don't get nervous. I'm a confident male.
I mean,
He said I'm a confident
there has
male.
to be news that you have to give somebody where you're like, I don't know how this is gonna go, and so you're nervous. You get a little rumbly in the tummy, You get
that's natural.
Shaking a little bit.
Yeah,
right?
that's
like,
natural.
Like before you got to give like a speech class, like fuck, don't call my name. It's like Peter Vasquez, you're up next, and you're like,
I love giving speeches, bro.
What was the word you were telling me earlier? You couldn't determine.
I said it in Spanish, bitch. Nah.
Determined. I should not have gone today.
If you guys haven't noticed, I feel really comfortable behind the mic.
Right.
I've been a front man of a band. Mm-hmm. Even so at the state fair when I worked for T-Mobile, I was a manager, and they're like, "We need somebody on the mic. Here, you do it." I was on that bitch for like hours, just fucking spitting, talking shit about people.
Oh wow! Yeah. So you were very determined to put on a good performance.
Yeah, you were very determined. So, anyways,
horrible colonizers.
Should we rename the podcast AMPR or AMPD?
Amped.
Amped. And we put determined at the end.
Determined.
Determined at the end.
Anyways, where I'm going with this.
Fucking hate you guys.
Where I'm going with this
is Bucky Beaver,
and this actually kind of ties back into like Thanksgiving shit too, right? Because this was the point of the podcast.
Well, it was
Thanksgiving night, right? And me and Zach, we walk into Walmart to go pick up some shit because we're going to a party, which you showed up later at and got really drunk, saw your dick, and threw up.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah,
full circle.
I almost threw up on your dick. Wow, we didn't talk about that.
Damn. Full circle. So, anyways, we're going into Walmart, and again, this is Thanksgiving. There were a couple of ladies who I had Thanksgiving dinner with.
I was about to say, we were talking about earlier that we don't have any Thanksgiving stories. All Cat's parties were the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Duh.
So I walk into Walmart. And I see two ladies that I know in handcuffs being walked out of Walmart. And I'm like, and I stop and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, how is this happening? Okay. So this also like falls into like being nervous, like tell somebody something, right? Because I'm not gonna say names, but it's our friend.
Yeah.
His little sister and her friend. And so Zach,
I know.
So Zach and I, we walk in and we see them like being taken out in handcuffs, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I just saw you 45 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Yeah.
And then they get put in the back of the cop car, and I'm nosy, so I'm sitting there like looking at the cop car, like, hey, like, what's going on? What did y'all do? And they're just sitting in the back seat, like,
No, don't want to talk about it. They're exercising their right to remain silent.
Yeah,
Smart.
very smart. What had happened was they were stealing makeup. Why, I don't fucking know. But
That's dumb.
But then I'm talking with Zach, and I'm like, we gotta tell our buddy that his sister is being arrested. So I didn't know how to like really go about it. So I was like, Zach's like, when are you gonna tell him? I'm like, let me get really, really stoned. Again, this is a long time ago. I was like, let me get really stoned so that I can work out my nerves, right?
Yeah.
And so I went about it really roundabout. I just sent him a text and I was like, hey, are your parents angry by any chance? And I get text back, no, why? I was like,
They're about to be.
you sure they're not mad about anything at all? He's like, no. I was
It's like best Thanksgiving ever. I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah.
Don't ruin it.
And then I was like, hey, I was like, can you step out in private? Like, let me call you. He's like, yeah. And so I get him on the phone, and I'm like, hey, bro, I don't know how to say this, but I have something really, really important to tell you. And he's like, what's up? I was like, this is so important that I had to get high before I could tell you. He's like, okay. I was like, but
No sense of urgency.
I was like, but I'm 99.99999% sure this is what I saw, and Zach's gonna tell you. What a hoe! I couldn't tell him, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't want to tell him that I saw his sister getting
Zach was
arrested.
like,
Zach's like, hey man, don't know how to tell you this. We saw your sister getting arrested. And I'm like, I know it's her, like in the background. And then I was like, keep me posted on how things go. Like when your parent, like when the shit hits the fan, like I need to know.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, cool, I'll let you know.
Well, that's fucking crazy.
Shit,
Yeah.
I missed that story.
It was something so important. I had to give news that was so dire. I had to let Zach do it for me.
That's crazy because there's absolutely no downside for you. Like there's no repercussions.
I mean, I was like, hey, like, you ever see something
He's like, what? My sister got arrested?
and you
I'm
didn't
coming for you.
Yeah. No, it's like
Okay, James.
you ever see something and you're like, I know I saw that, but nobody's gonna believe me.
Yeah.
That's why I had to let Zach give the news. That way Zach would be a liar if it turned out to not.
It's
be
okay if
true.
Zach's a liar, because then nobody will believe that he lied because he never lies.
Yeah,
He's
Zach's a Boy Scout.
I would hate to be Zach only for one thing. If us as a group were in a quest, a journey, and we had to slay dragons and shit, we had to uncover tombs, to old Egyptian pharaohs and shit like that, to find the gem, and at the end of the thing, we had to sacrifice the purest. It would have to be Zach.
Yeah. Sacrifice him to Quetzalcoatl or
Quetzalcoatl.
yeah, Quetzalcoatl. Yeah.
Quetzalcoatl.
Something like that, right?
Yeah.
I said it almost right.
Yeah. No, but
But you know what? You're right. Like there always needs to be a virgin sacrifice.
that's fucked up. I did not. The fuck?
That's what you're getting at.
That's not what I was
Nah,
getting at.
that's exactly
I
what
was
you're
saying
getting
that
at.
he was pure.
Nah, you're like, Zach is so pure. Like Jesus came down and blessed him with purity.
Oh my god, that's some hating shit right there, Scott.
Again, the opinions of Scott County do not reflect the Amp Theory LLC. So
You're gonna get shot.
Zach, I've been punched by Zach, and Zach punches.
Yeah.
yeah, I know you punch the shit out. I'm gonna tell Zach. 45 minutes into the podcast, and you need to listen.
Yeah. It's in your best interest.
So we're talking about Thanksgiving. Zach, I'm thankful for you, your purity.
What a save.
I'm thankful for your spirit. You're more than just a friend. You're like a father figure. You kept me out of trouble. Like when, shit.
He also bought me alcohol when I wasn't 21 yet.
Oh shit. He also made sure that I wasn't stupid when I was under the influence of marijuana.
Zach, you can stuff my turkey anytime.
You know, we should call Zach. Just tell him how thankful we are for him.
Yeah, let's do that.
Call Zach.
It wouldn't be a podcast without calling in Zach.
Yeah. He's like, he asks me every time. He's like, so, am I on the episode? I'm like, yeah. He's like,
That's why we
Yeah, we don't cut shit out, Zach.
he's like, what? Oh, cool. He's gonna big league me, I bet. It's
Bro, Tennessee
afternoon
getting
time.
walloped by Houston.
Damn, that's crazy. That's our that's their Denver game.
Yeah.
Oh shit! He answered. Hey Zach. You're on the podcast. But it's a little different this time.
Yeah, we didn't want to talk shit this time.
We just want to tell you how thankful we are for you to be our friend and to be in our life and for your purity and your light.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. That was very touching.
Yeah, bro.
You crying?
Might be a tear.
Oh shit.
Nah, bro. Yeah, I know I haven't seen you in a minute, but we spend a lot of time in our, youth together. And you've always been very solid, bro. And you came in clutch with that truck, and I know gas wasn't cheap in that motherfucker. And
it was not.
Yeah.
But it's our Thanksgiving episode, and we wanted to actually talk about things we're thankful for, and we're thankful for you for not only being a great friend and always being there for us, but also somebody who we can reliably call on the podcast and talk shit to. But we're not doing that to you this week, so.
No, we talked shit about you before.
Yeah, we
called you.
Correction. Scott talked shit about you before we called you. We did not.
No, I didn't. Peter just said that you were a pure light, and if we were ever to go on a quest and we had to sacrifice like the most pure of us, then it would be you. So technically, it's a compliment.
It's a win-lose. I think that's what they call those.
Do you agree that you're the most pure of all of us?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, one of the things we also said is Zach never lies. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
that's proof right there.
Exactly.
Yeah, we did say that you never lie.
Well, thanks, y'all.
No, I mean, we got you, bro. Thanks for being a good sport every time we call you and talk about stupid shit.
Yeah.
You are the best of us. And
glad I got friends that are thankful, so.
And I do love you, and I wouldn't be a friend if I didn't talk shit about you. But I tell you everything I say anyways and try to make you laugh. Yeah. Really, whenever I talk shit to y'all, it's not to like diminish your light. It's to
diminish my light
to make you laugh.
Yeah,
that's a new one.
And we also want to thank you about that one time you let us jerk off on your chest.
Yeah, thank you about that.
See you later, bro.
Couldn't give him one. Couldn't give him one time, Peter.
Until now, but.
He said he forgot about it until now.
Yeah.
Dang. As Peter would say, suck it easy.
Vin conmigo.
Vin conmigo. Suck it easy.
Vin conmigo. I'll call you later, buddy.
Alright, yeah, that's fine.
Alright,
bye.
Bye.
I should have said vaya con Dios.
Yeah.
Vaya con Dios.
Oh, he's always such a good damn sport.
God, he's such a good sport.
He's funny. I think since we've had him on the podcast so much, he should probably be our first guest once we get all our studio shit.
Yeah,
we probably get him on the podcast so that people can see the face.
Yeah,
the beautiful face,
the sexy face behind the sexy voice.
Yeah,
we could.
Ladies, if you've never wanted to meet a straighter man, we'll get him on the podcast.
He'll take care of your kids and
yeah,
he'd be a great stepfather.
I'm gonna shoot him a quick message.
He'd be a good stepfather. I mean, hey, that's not a bad compliment to somebody. It really isn't. A lot of these, because there's a lot of piece of shit dudes out there.
Yeah.
And like, if you can take on somebody who already has kids and like be part of their life, like, bro, that just shows how stronger you are. Like, not saying I could never do it. I've never been in that situation. Yeah. But I couldn't tell you right now, like, if I couldn't make a decision right now, like, would I be cool with that? Like, obviously, because it depends on the person you're with. But dudes that could just like pull up in somebody's life, like, and then like also treat her kids just as much as like it'd be his kids, like, that's a good dude.
Well, I've had two family members that since it is the Thanksgiving, I'm grateful for all my family, but since it's kind of on the subject, the first one that I'm really grateful for is my stepdad. Because I know this guy loves my mom like a lot, and we just kind of came with the package. But if it wasn't for him, like, I don't know where my family would be, because he's been such a great man. I've never seen the man drink or smoke.
Wow.
So in this, Mexicans know this. Part of our culture is we like to drink, but because I never really saw him drink, like, it was never something that I equated with like relaxing or having a good time. I'm not much of a drinker now, and I think it's strictly because of him. He's the most stoic man I've ever met, which being raised by two very strong women, something I kind of struggled with until I got a little bit older and I realized, like, maybe being a real man is knowing how to control your emotions. He was great for that. And so I'm really grateful for my stepdad. And then my wife, you know, because when I met her, I had my daughter already.
Yeah.
And, you know, she's been a great stepmother. You know,
yeah.
Her connection with my daughter's great, you know.
Yeah.
They have a great connection. She shares more to her than she shares to me, you know. Shit. And then it's maybe because, you know, she's a little bit more comfortable.
Also, girls, you know.
Yeah. They, you know, and I'm her dad, so I'm not, you know, I don't always.
There's some things that you can't really talk to your daughter about. That you know.
Yeah.
That probably a dad could, but maybe you don't feel like, I don't really want to talk about that.
Well, it's a little hard for me too because, like, you know, I grew up playing sports. I didn't have a lot of friends that were girls. You know, obviously, like, we didn't have a lot of girls in our group. You know, like,
you couldn't have girlfriends in our group because Scott would fuck them.
Dude, fucking Don Quixote, Don Quixote.
Y'all made the mistake of saying like, "Hey, just make sure my girl is like legit. She's about me. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and stuff like that." Just like tell me
you turned it on a little too much.
Just tell me if she like flirts with you or some shit. It's not my fault.
And he comes back, he's like, "Did she flirt?" Well, we fucked. It's like, oh shit.
Exactly.
I think that's confirmed.
Yeah.
That was some serious flirting.
No, but you know, going back to the whole step parent thing, like, yeah, like if you're ever gonna get with somebody who already has kids, you know, just know that it's not easy. And you know, and I only know this because my wife kind of like has told me what it was like on her side of everything, and you know, it's tough. It's tough because, you know, not only do you see a kid that's not yours, you know, but you know, in her situation, you know, I worked a lot. I worked retail, so you know, I was at work a lot of the time. You know, on weekends, so she had to take care of my kid, you know. Then also you have another parent that's involved, and you get into a relationship with one person, and you're like, oh wow, I'm always gonna have to see your ex, you know, every so often, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So like the things that they have to go through, you know, thank you to all the good step parents out there.
Yeah.
They're not all great. Some are pieces of shit. Fuck you, but. But for real though, like for the people younger than us, for our age, you know, if you are gonna get with somebody that has a kid, know that it's like a big deal, and you could be a big deal in not just the person you're with's life, but also a child. You know, you could be molding them. And I got lucky to have a man that like I admire.
Yeah,
and that's taught me a lot of great things.
I just one thing, a good piece of advice is don't get involved in something that you don't think that you can handle up front. It may be a process of like learning, especially if you've never been a parent and you go into a relationship and they already have kids. But the most important thing I think, and everybody would agree with this, don't give them any kind of false sense of like protection and then be a piece of shit or something like that. Honestly, that's like the worst thing you can do. Like promise, and then don't follow through with it. And there's a lot of good step parents that are like that and there's a lot that aren't, you know. Yeah. So, you know, if you have a good one in your life, I mean, I see that as a plus.
Yeah. And if you are a parent that gets with somebody and you find a good one, a good man or a good woman that treats you right and treats your kid right, then, you know, kind of go above and beyond.
Stick with that motherfucker.
Yeah. You know, that's my wife's not just a good mom to our kids, but has been a great mom to my daughter. And, you know, I give her a lot of shit and stuff like that, but I know what I have, you know, and I really appreciate it. And I'm thankful for her.
That's good. Yeah.
Who are you guys thankful for?
I'll go next. First and foremost, I'm thankful for Kylo here, who decided to join me on my lap.
He's like that lovable menace, like Dennis the Menace, you know?
Yes.
You always get in trouble, but...
You know what's funny, though, is... Because my whole life there's been jokes about cats, and I follow right along with it because it's funny to me, but honestly... If I didn't have him here, and of course I have Wendy who just lives, you know, a couple buildings down or whatever. But if I didn't have him, like here in these boring times, like, bro, I'd be bored as shit most of the time. Just sitting here by myself. Like, at least I have him, and he keeps shit entertaining because he likes to break shit and knock over shit and fuck with my microphones or fall off the couch like he did earlier.
Yeah, that was funny.
But no, in all seriousness, besides this little fucker, obviously my parents, my sister, my brother-in-law, my nephew, obviously Wendy, my girlfriend. I'm incredibly thankful for all of them. Honestly, I'm more thankful than anything that, like, not only do I have great friends, I have you guys. I'm thankful that we've had such a great time shooting these videos and podcasts and everything. Honestly, the one thing I'm most thankful for is that I'm fucking alive right now, just in general. Like, you know, crazy shit's going on in the world. You know, COVID has been a giant thing. You know, I'm just taking it as like a blessing every single day. Like, man, anything could happen. Like, just live your life. And the one thing, like, I'm thankful that I'm here, and I'm thankful that I've gotten past to like. I had a really big problem of letting shit that's going on in the world affect me and like getting myself angry and shit like that. And I've kind of learned to let that shit go. So I'm very thankful for like that I've gotten past that stage and like where I'm like you're younger, you get passionate, and there's still times where I get passionate about stuff, but like I don't let shit affect me anymore. So I'm thankful that like I've gotten past that hurdle in my life, and it's honestly. It's made everything like better, and I have a more positive outlook.
Well, I'm pretty sure that the biggest thing you learn is that the only way that we really can make this place a better world is by, dealing with our stuff. You know? If
you can't fix the world unless you fix yourself first.
Yeah. Like you can't make other people do the right things, but if you just continue to put positive vibes out there, do the right things, and stuff like that. I mean, that's really the only way we can all make this world better. Is just worry about yourself.
Absolutely, and this is not very Thanksgiving related. But if you're somebody who wants to talk shit about somebody or gets upset about people's happiness or anything like that, you can go fuck yourself. I mean that with my whole chest and heart.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving.
My whole being.
Yeah. No, people who are pieces of shit, who take advantage of people, or like aren't appreciative for the shit that they have, you go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Honestly. I mean that. You can go fuck yourself. Look at me right now. Fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving. Scott?
Well. There's lots to be thankful for.
Yeah.
This time of year, friends and family and health and all that shit, things you already touched on. Told y'all my dad, he's not doing so well. So I am grateful that this year I get to actually, spend the holiday with him. Things like that. Something I found out about myself is, I guess because I don't really take things too seriously. Or I let shit just like slide, roll off my back, things like that. When I have told people what's going on, they're like they've actually thought I was fucking with them.
Oh,
just because like they'll be like, so
how
your
personality is, I can
see
that. But.
Yeah, like I realize that like some people, assume that I don't take things too seriously.
Yeah.
But when I told them about the stuff with my dad, they're like, oh shit, like you're for real. I'm like, yeah.
You really find out about people when you tell them, news like that. You find out who like really cares about your shit like that.
Yeah, like people have been like really, like people that I consider my friends have been really good, and I really appreciate that. I'm thankful for that. It was just funny to kind of find out that people thought I was fucking around at first.
Yeah.
Because like when they ask, like, and you kind of like brush it off, like, oh, like you kind of like. You tell them and it's kind of like nonchalant, and then it's like turns out like, oh, it's for real.
Yeah.
Then they like actually like begin to care.
Yeah.
It's different, but you know I'm grateful for people being there for me.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah. No, well, I think maybe more than any other person, like I think me and you have gone back and forth with like jokes and shit. And we've gotten really close to the line, but we kind of feel like I know where to gauge things. I don't think we've ever joked really anything that we've ever been like, oh shit, that was a little too far. So when you told me about your dad, I was kind of like, yeah, I don't think he'd play about this. Yeah. But yeah, man, like, and really, I know we've talked about it before, but I really am thankful for you guys, for this podcast. It's been great. This has been a great experience.
Oh yeah,
this is like one of the best things that's ever happened in my life.
Better than therapy.
What's funny is like I pulled something up earlier that other Lisa video got to 100K finally, and like the fact that like we even have one video that's like that.
Yeah.
In fact, we have any videos that have over like 500 views.
Yeah.
Like, because really all we're doing here is just sitting here talking shit most of the time.
Yeah.
But of course we found our niche with K-pop stuff. But like this, it's turned into something that I didn't fucking think it would ever, and it's been one of the more fun things I've ever done.
This
like,
is
honestly.
exciting. Like, like throughout my week, like there's a lot of mundane things that we have to go through. I mean, we all work, and we I think we come from middle class working families, so we kind of already had in our head we're gonna be working men, but nobody. I mean, it wasn't really our dream to do what we're doing right now, know. So the fact that this is happening. It's like we got to get through work, and do our best. And I think, the fact that we are where we're at shows kind of our work ethic, So we put out at work. This, I would hope, becomes our job one day, but it doesn't feel like that. So that's why I'm like always being like, man, could it ever happen? Could it ever be real?
Man, you never know what could happen. A lot of people make careers out of YouTube. I mean,
Yeah.
It just, you know, it takes time. You know, we've
Oh,
only been
yeah.
doing this since,
Not
and like
maybe-
really like heavily,
Yeah.
been doing this since like, what, June?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like when we
something
kind
like
of
Well, I
changed
don't
the
even-
format up.
Well,
you
I don't
know?
even think it's been like, I mean, for you for sure, because again, I always say you're the engine that fucking puts this thing together. But you know, yeah, for sure your workload has gotten bigger, you know. But I was telling Scott literally just yesterday, I was like, man, like I want to do more for the channel. I'll never ask you to do more because I know you're doing stuff. So I was literally just telling him, it's like we need to step it up,
Yeah.
you know, because I know
we
the
wanna
channel
help
could be
you.
more.
That's right. No, I'm kidding. Not
The
like that
channel
at all.
could be more. The channel could be bigger, and you know it's gonna be up to us because you know, again, I'm not gonna ask you to fucking put out any more than what's already been put out. You know?
Maximum effort.
Well, because like this week, hey, this is a little behind the scenes if you were watching. So this week, with all the reactions, especially for the 2 weeks straight that we're gonna have, I want to try to like plug our Instagram and TikTok at the beginning before
Yeah.
like we actually start the actual reaction.
Yeah.
So we're kind of going with a little format, but I think like, anyways,
Yeah, and full disclosure, if you go right now, it's the most boring shit. We really ignore it. I've hold myself accountable. I get a little slack when it comes to putting up the audio version because I get like three listens, which I appreciate. I don't want to seem like but I look so much at the YouTube. Sometimes I forget to be punctual. When
well, I
it
mean,
comes to
because
that.
our YouTube though is our bread and butter.
Yeah.
So that's where we're getting the most engagement, the most views, and all that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah.
but like eventually, when we get to a certain point where we're bigger, I mean,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to have all those because people want to find us on every single platform.
For sure. And I think lastly, I'm really grateful for all the people watching. K-pop, because the numbers are all there, so we really appreciate you guys for watching. But also, our family members,
Yeah.
the support that we get from the family members, and then our friends, and then our coworkers and stuff like that.
So my mom was always like, I always make sure I give you guys a view and a like, but I don't ever usually stick around after the first fuck.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's why our retention time is so low. But like, I mean, just like we really appreciate that. Like, it really does motivate us. I mean, of course, a lot of people see the 1,000 view videos, but really what motivates me is the fact that our podcast is
Steadily growing.
It's growing. Like
The episode we just put up a couple days ago already is over 300 views.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, and that means a lot to me because
Yeah.
I mean the K-pop stuff. I mean, we're not reinventing the wheels, and we're not the only ones that are
Yeah.
part of the K-pop reaction thing. So but the podcast, that really is us. That we try to keep that a little bit more K-pop free, so we're not just.
Yeah, that way we can kind of separate, and like if people
Yeah.
like this side of us, then and we always warn everybody too. Like it's very different from our reactions.
Yeah.
I mean, we're the same people.
Yeah.
but it's not.
Yeah.
It's gross at times.
So it's funny that you bring that up. I have a real interesting story. After we went to do the business stuff that we went to go do, so we were done pretty early. I went to go pick up some donuts for my family, and I stopped at it was Paris Donut Shop on Campbell and Richardson, Texas. Go, if you're local, go. They're off Campbell and George Bush. But the guy, the owner, is a great guy. So, I go in and we just making small talk. And look, I'm proud of this channel, right? So I was like talking about it and stuff like that. He's like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah, man, this is crazy. Like, we just went to go do this stuff because this channel's blowing up and we got to actually start, structuring it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, whoa. He's like, I've never met anybody that's actually like had success, on YouTube. I was like, yeah. And so he ended up being Korean, and I ended up telling him our story about K-pop. And so he's like an older Korean man, and he's all like, oh man, like, that's just, I'm a little bit older, like I don't get it, but it's funny that you guys are doing that, and like, and so one thing I was like, yeah, that's funny, because it's like us not really knowing much about the culture and kind of being submerged into it. You would think like the whole country's behind it, but I think it might be a little generational thing too,
Yeah.
And so he was talking about that, and I don't know where the fuck I was going with that, but that actually happened, and I wanted to bring it up on the podcast because anybody local, I wanted them to go see that. But like, we were talking just about like K-pop and the whole Korea thing, and he was just telling me like stuff about it. So
Nice.
it's given me a lot in my life,
I think it would be really, really real the first time one of us gets like stopped to ask for a photo or something. Now I think that's maybe way down the line. Maybe when we hit like 100K subs or something like that. But like, I feel like that'll be the first time like it hits really, really home. Like you get recognized in public, or not even like take a picture, like just recognized. Like, hey, are you the Amp Theory motherfucker?
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, I don't think like a lot of our audience is, you know,
About
outside of the
12%
US.
is from the U.S.
Yeah. So maybe if we go to South Korea, you know.
They may know it's there. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, that's awesome. So I think we've kind of mentioned what we're thankful for and stuff like that. But
Ooh, do we want to get into some? So, because I found a video for Thanksgiving fails. Do we want to check out that?
Yeah.
Pull it up. I got pee really bad.
So, have you ever? Which I didn't look up, but have you ever seen? Because I'm stalling for time because Piss McGee over there. But what's it called? Those video. Have you seen? It was a video they put out this week, but motherfuckers failing to air fry their turkeys and they set that shit on fire.
No, air fry?
Not air fry. Deep fry.
Deep fry. Yeah. Because I guess if it has too much moisture or something, right, and that shit blows up. Or something?
Well, no. So it's deer. One of the main things is people put that shit in too quick and that shit splashes out and causes a fucking fire because it's hot fucking whatever the fuck.
Well, you should always deep fry outside the house, I would say, like a turkey at least.
You know what? Even though people do it, there's some people that do it inside, which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's funny. That's pretty clutch you brought that up. It's not burnt. It's crispy. Oh hell. So, for the young viewers that might not know, if you ever get a grease fire, throw flour on that motherfucker.
Yes. Don't throw water on it.
No.
That makes it worse.
Yep. There's a lot of things that I learned later in life that I'm so happy.
Did you have an experience with?
No. But
with a grease fire? Or?
No, I never have. But I know that like the first time I heard that, I was a little bit older.
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, oh shit, I probably should have known this because.
I'm glad I haven't had this situation.
Yeah, because my ass would have thrown some water on that bitch.
Oh god, yeah, no. Water does not mix. That's the old saying is, don't mix water and oil, or water and oil don't mix.
No.
So, let's see. Hold on.
How long? Because I've never had a deep fried turkey. How long has that been a thing?
It's been for a while. I've had a deep fried turkey. It's not bad. My favorite though is what was kind of funny is because usually we always have like at least two turkeys. Because my mom likes to make one in the oven and my dad likes to smoke one. But one year we had three because my sister got a fried turkey, but it was a fried Cajun turkey. This shit was the bomb.
Was it?
Yeah. It just like changes the taste. Like it didn't make it like what you're thinking, like a deep fry, like something with the fair on the outside.
Yeah.
But it like just fries so it makes the skin real crispy.
I got you.
It's pretty.
That
good.
sounds like some shit that comes from Louisiana.
Louisiana,
The Cajun one, yeah. It's probably where they originally got the idea from.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Yeah, Cajun deep fried turkey. Let's see. I haven't watched this yet, but
This one says, "Oh, that's a compilation." Oh no! Don't do it, lady.
oh no,
Down goes Frazier.
Oh shit!
She's gonna feel that.
Oh man!
These are turkey fails.
Believe it or not.
Deep fried turkey.
Oh no!
So that's just like for real. Like
Yeah.
if there's a part of it still frozen, it'll explode.
Yeah, so not only is it frozen, but like also you put it in there too fast, the fucking oil comes out the sides, and you got a flame underneath there.
Oh, that turkey.
Oh, that motherfucker crispy.
That's a lot of
shit is burnt.
that's a lot of bark.
Made the turkey a treat.
Yeah.
Oh my
That shit
god,
burnt.
that's real bad.
Would you still eat it?
No, I wouldn't eat that shit. Maybe like deep down, some good meat in there somewhere.
I'd eat it.
If you're, oh here we go. See, look how I said that shit's coming out the sides.
Slower. Oh shit! That flame almost got his ass. Slow, dude.
He's scared now.
Yeah, he's all like, damn, I ain't never done this shit before. Why is the fire already like going?
It's like it's the oil.
It's either oil or like, if that, like you said, if that turkey's frozen at all.
Yeah. Dude, I feel like he needs to put out that fire first. the wife is starting to laugh.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, get it away from the house, dude.
Get that propane away from that shit, bro.
The next video is the house on fire.
Yeah, turn the gas off. Smart. Oh shit! This is the house, bro. Oh no!
That's terrifying.
Damn,
That's why you have a fire extinguisher. He's way too close. Oh shit!
Oh, I thought he went up in flames, bro.
Oh shit! Oh no!
Oh,
Not
no.
at night, dude.
At least it would be aesthetic. Oh shit! Man.
So I did. I wonder if it's good to go. Oh, poor dude.
I don't think I've,
Shit. I don't know what the fuck happened here, bro.
yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anybody cook a turkey on the grill like that.
Yeah, I'm never. Yeah, no. You smoke a turkey. What the fuck? It's like not even wrapped up
He's
either.
like, it's all right. He's trying to like tell him that you can still save it. He's like, you just gotta flip
This
it
is
up.
that guy that ended up having a family and said, "Yeah, babe, I know how to cook on the grill,"
Yeah.
but he's never fucking done it.
You see, this is the reason why I don't cook on the grill. I've never have, and I feel like this is how it would look.
That's why you also don't have a gas grill. You want to use charcoal. I'm a charcoal guy myself. It tastes better using charcoal, especially if you're smoking something. I would like to get something like a Traeger though, like with the pellets and shit. Yeah.
I feel like I would probably go with a Traeger because
Yeah.
don't know nothing else.
Bruh, how do you fuck up a turkey that bad?
Inexperience.
Like how did you get the turkey on fire? Like I don't understand how that even happens on a grill.
God.
Oh no, this is too close to the house, bro! They have cardboard next to it.
Oh, what the hell is he doing?
Oh, there's they had a video this week that came out. It was a bunch of firefighters showing like don't do this with your turkeys or whatever, and they were doing it inside a house, like a mocked up house or whatever.
Oh hell no!
Oh, you gonna drop that bitch in? This is like some shit. I'll make a turkey in the. Oh, next to the wood. How stupid can you be? You're next to all that wood too. There goes your deck. I'm actually surprised that it wasn't worse than that.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, that hoe is smoking. That hoe is smoking.
Blazing fire out of control. Our turkey's going down.
Doesn't air actually give you more fire?
Yeah, like the oxygen like fans the flames. And, like,
Don't
makes
put
them
water
bigger.
or air. Put like you said, flour or something that's like
Yeah.
something that'll actually put the fire out.
Yeah, blow on it. That's gonna work.
It's a candle.
Oh, it's all that fat from the turkey, I bet, caught fire, like, as it's cooking.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out there watching.
That man is too old.
And we're so excited.
He's a geriatric. He forgot
Let
what
me
he was
just put it
doing.
back on the... Oh, shit, see? There goes your deck. Why are you doing that shit so close to the fucking deck?
There's snow everywhere.
Why the fuck are you doing it in the snow in there?
It's cold.
Cooking in the oven like a real American.
Yeah.
Oh, in the garage? Oh, that's just... Oh, shit.
He getting chased by dinosaurs.
Damn. Hey, you know in Nebraska there's like turkeys that roam like wild.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you'll pull over on the side of the freeway like to get out of the exit. There's a shitload of turkeys right there.
Oh, shit.
They all disappear during Thanksgiving though.
There's a culling.
I don't know what's going on here, but you're indoors, so you already fucked up.
You dropped the bird in. Now you need a professional coat hanger wired up to do this. You can't just use any old
That
hanger.
shit's gonna drop.
This is gonna break. Take it out, you dumbass. He just left it in there like, oh shit.
That's funny. He was like, "Oh shit."
Oh! Eat your water. What are you doing? You don't use water, you dumbass. Fire extinguisher.
Oh my goodness.
Next to the fence. This shit's losing my mind every time this motherfucker's doing next to wood.
Bro.
Do it in the middle of the yard. Why are you doing it next to the fence?
Ain't it funny you ain't seen no Mexicans trying to do this shit?
Oh shit, he burned himself! Oh!
God, damn.
That's like a Michael Bay explosion.
Shit. This is wild, dude.
If firefighters showing like if you just drop that shit in.
Show them how to put out the fire, the little fucking string.
I think the problem is these motherfuckers putting too much shit, like too much oil in there.
It seems maybe. Like it, right?
Oh hell no! What the hell is this?
No.
Oh no! Next to the house, bro. Why are you not doing it like way down there?
I know, right? Easy, on the deck or something.
Come here, girl. Hurry up!
Hurry up! Don't run and go get it yourself.
That's crazy. Oh, that's not working. Oh, that's not working.
Turn the gas off.
Shake it! Shake it!
What? That bitch ain't dancing.
Oh, I don't think they can reach it because it's on fire.
No, your gas shouldn't be that close. You turn the gas off, and most of that shit would dissipate on the little thing.
That's what they tell you
on the propane.
Oh.
He's like, babe, I don't think I'm doing this right.
I don't know. That's gonna melt.
Or, chemistry.
Why don't you blow on it, honey?
Okay.
Oh, okay, she's got the powder.
Okay, baking soda.
Yeah. Bitch is smart. And he's like, it's all good. This was supposed to happen.
I think he might be Mexican.
Hell no, bro. He ain't Mexican. Is he Mexican? Nah. He's white. He's the Caucasian sort. Oh yeah, put it on the dirt.
5, 4.
Okay, you're right.
2, 1.
It don't even fit. Oh shit!
No. Oh, you know he fucking burned himself. Well, at least it didn't catch on fire.
You didn't get burned, did you?
Oh. Yeah, real bad.
Happy Thanksgiving, Bear. You're in the kitchen. Happy Thanksgiving, Uncle Chris. Happy Thanksgiving. Smells good. Is he?
Oh, is this?
This is the one we saw at the beginning.
She thought she was gonna be like Martha Stewart.
Oh! Oh, it looked like it caught on to something. I feel like that one might be a little staged. Oh, this.
Here, let's put the wood in the way. Let's put the wood in front of the house.
Dude, get the fuck out of the way. Why would they just drop it in there like that?
I think your turkey's done.
Yeah,
I think it's well done.
I don't know. Is it worth it? You said you'd had a.
Okay, so the one I had
turkey?
actually, so the fried turkey I had was actually from Dickies of all places.
Oh, the
But
place you hate.
I mean, it probably wasn't their own meat. It was turkeys that they got, and they put the rub on it. So I don't know how they did it, but it was a deep fried turkey, and that shit was delicious. So I get the reason of why you would want it, but I ain't doing it by myself. Yeah. I have somebody else do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good though.
Well, that was horrible and terrible. And hey, don't ever deep fry turkey.
Yeah, don't deep fry turkeys, guys. It's
only unless you're experienced, don't do it.
Yes.
Yep.
And I don't think anybody we saw in there was experienced.
Hell no.
Did you guys want to watch
Nudes?
Let's see.
Yeah, let's watch that one. That one. I think it's
this one or
yeah, it's a classic.
Okay.
Now,
So
we don't know if it's
I don't know if it's real or not, but it's a classic video.
Yeah.
And you never seen it?
What is it?
It's a kid that ruins Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And it's good. It's good. You let us know if you think it's real or fake.
Uploaded by Mick Juggernuts. How about that?
McJuggernuts.
Nuggets, wow.
Oh, McJuggernuggets, okay.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not saying that shit. I think it's stupid.
Well, I know you
I
think
don't agree
stupid,
with it,
but
but
at
you
least you
can't
say
force
something.
religious beliefs on me.
Oh, nobody's forcing that on you.
Yeah, you kind of are.
It's just a home video.
It's just a home video?
Every year. He does what he makes it.
Mom, we're gonna look back on this. We're gonna enjoy it, laugh, and everything. It's fine.
Make everybody happy.
I'll
I'll say grace.
You're just doing this to get on my nerves. Say it. You're the head
Yeah,
of the
I
house.
am. All right, bow your head. Dear Lord, bless the food that's in front of us. Thank you, dear Lord, for all the family that is around the table. And dear Lord, please, I emphasize please, find Jesse a job come Monday morning. Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Real funny, Dad. Made me look like a stupid idiot in front of the whole family.
It wasn't funny.
You do this all the time.
I know.
Sarcasm makes me look stupid.
Jess, all we want is a job. That's all we need from you.
And I work for you. That's not a job. That's not good enough.
Yeah, that's good enough. That's plenty good enough.
Could
Why
you
you
just,
gotta-
just say something
What?
that you're thankful for? It's Thanksgiving. You can
I'm
just
not
say-
playing his game. Why are you taking his side?
I'm just trying to keep the peace. Let's just say something that you're thankful for.
Yeah, no, all right. Do I have to fold my hands and look up to the heavens and get on my knees?
It would be nice.
Please, God,
It would be nice.
I'm grateful for. All right, yeah, no, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the food. I think it looks good. Walmart does a bang-up job. I love it. It looks so good. And I'm grateful for video games, if we're being honest. And
If we're being
I'm
honest.
grateful for Halo came out recently, and I look up to the Master Chief. He's kind of my hero.
Master Chief.
I love him. Not that anyone would understand. And I'm grateful for Mom for buying me a new Xbox One after my dick of a dad destroyed it.
So you don't appreciate it?
Threw her under the bus.
You don't appreciate it?
Oh, sorry. Did I put you in the spot there? Did I make you look embarrassed? What the hell are you doing?
If you're not going to act right around here, be part of the family.
You want to make a scene during Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
really?
I do. Because if you don't want to be
Oh,
part of
God.
the family, then get out.
What do you
I'm
want?
not part of the family the way you act.
Oh boy.
I'm not part of the family?
No.
That cuts deep.
You don't act right, you're not part of the family.
Yeah.
Turkey at me! Don't blow up!
Oh my lord.
And you're filming?
What's the matter?
No! I'm done! I'm done! I'm done! And you, I hope you got your great Thanksgiving video! What a great family this is! Piece of shit!
I'm thankful for it.
I'm thankful for it.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit, he punched the wall. Great American Thanksgiving.
I know. I shouldn't have to go through this.
We shouldn't have to go through this.
Oh, that's funny.
There's the turkey.
I'm so sorry. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Roll up. Roll up. I know.
Happy Thanksgiving. Go Eagles!
Oh, you ruined it for me at the Go Eagles at the end.
I think it's fake.
You think it's fake?
I think that. Do you remember like those World of Warcraft kids? Like when those videos were coming out like 10 years ago. Like we canceled your World of Warcraft account, and the kid was like, ah!
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
the
then
dude
you
that
set
shoves the remote up his
Yeah.
ass?
Yeah.
I think that's the same guy, isn't it?
No, it's not.
No.
Well, it was entertaining. It was fun.
Yeah. It's
No,
fake.
that's
It's fake.
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely gotta be fake.
Yeah. Well, guys, I think we're about, let's see, an hour and a half in, maybe. Close
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
So, we'll probably break this up into two parts. You know, we got Scott leaving us for the week, and so we'll have a part 1, part 2. Well, I don't know, maybe.
Maybe it just kind of depends.
Because we didn't even get to the Thanksgiving shit till the second part.
towards the end.
Yeah.
All right, well, maybe not part 2. But so if you see the whole podcast next week, then you won't see a podcast the week after that.
Oh, I just saw a mac and cheese fall.
Oh, no.
Kind of sad.
Yeah, mac and cheese.
Out of the oven.
Sad day.
Oh shit,
Well,
them turkeys.
shit.
That must be in Nebraska, bro.
Maybe. Well, anyways, happy Thanksgiving to you
Yes.
and your families, and I hope that you're all safe and you eat a lot of food, take a lot of naps, and then eat some more because that's what Thanksgiving is about.
Yes. Eating too much to where you don't feel anything.
Eating in excess.
Yes.
And go Cowboys, baby!
Yes. And don't deep fry your fucking turkeys.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, seriously. Let's cut down on the goddamn fire, people.
I don't know.